Family Mountain Life here. We're heading up to Idaho with the dirt bikes and RV in the back. I should have this on.
Action.
City Family Mountain Life here. Taking the RV out and the dirt bikes for 4th of July weekend. Should we tell the folks where we're going?
Oh wait, no, we're not supposed to say where we're going. We're gonna have to exit that out.
Okay, should we start
okay,
over?
I'll mute it.
Another take? Just to lead this.
Alright.
Hold on. City Family Mountain Life here, heading to Central Colorado. Nope. Hey folks, it's City Family Mountain Life here, heading to Central Idaho for the 4th of July weekend. Got the RV and dirt bikes in the back. Why don't you tell them a little bit about our campground?
Well, Bo, a couple of our friends went up a couple nights ago, saved us a nice big spot on the river. We'll be there in about an hour, and we'll hang out until Monday.
Going around some switchbacks here.
Yeah, it's a little, drop it into the reservoir.
Drop it in the res. Drop it in the res.
Rock on. Hey, your glasses match the RV.
So that one poop, ladies and gentlemen, already filled up our black tank 1/3. It was empty. Here we are at an Idaho Mountain Strip Mall behind me.
There we go. There you have it, folks.
And that's what you got. Waiting on some finger sticks, fries, and mozzarella sticks.
While Bo's in there getting us some pizza, I wanted to talk about our lifelines out here. They're both InReaches. This is the InReach Explorer, and this is the InReach Mini from Garmin. We actually just got this guy. Had this for a few years, and we basically bring it everywhere. If I'm hiking with Red, if we're dirt biking, camping, whatever we're doing, we have these on us. They both require a monthly subscription that you sign up for and pay for monthly or annually. So you just pick the plan that works for you, and you'll be able to send text messages, and they both have these SOS buttons. They both have these SOS buttons that you press if you need help. So a problem that we ran into when we just had this guy is a lot of the time we don't have service at base camp. So even if, let's say, I was dirt bike riding and Bo was with Red back at the trailer, if I had this and pushed the SOS button, Bo's not going to hear word that I am in trouble. And he also has no way to track me or check my location if we don't have service. So we got the InReach Mini to solve that problem. These two can communicate, and we'll be able to check each other's location, send messages, and communicate. In the event, knock on wood, that anything would happen. I highly recommend these. These have been very rugged, have gone with us everywhere, and have held up quite nicely. So I'll let you guys know how we like the new Mini. So we also got these backpack tethers. So this just velcros onto your backpack strap. It's a little bit easier than having to stop and take it out of your backpack when you're on the trail. Woo! If the ibex can't do it, no one can. All right, I'm done.
Ibex Extreme!
Right, we got our spot. We're unloading. There's Cassie. We found that if we unload the bikes after we stabilize and level the trailer, that once we remove that weight, the trailer will shift. So we like to unload the bikes first thing before even unhooking from the truck.
Daisies blooming.
We're also setting up our spring bar tent for a couple friends. If you guys are tenters, I highly recommend the spring bar canvas tent. It's amazing.
Sundress swaying in the breeze. I can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me, and I hope that you never decide to set me free. The way you're moving, it's got me moving my own feet. The greatest feeling.
Something worth mentioning here, we always pore over maps before riding. It's so easy to get turned around in the backcountry, and carrying along a paper map is a good, lightweight security. Cell phones can die, even GPSs can die, although I will say the battery on our Garmin's lasts months. You could end up losing either or as well, which actually did happen to Bo after a crash last summer, and we ended up losing a Garmin. So just make sure you have a good idea of where you're going, what direction you'll be going in, and bonus points to tell someone who's staying back your route and when they can expect you back. That's all.
That I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me.
Yeah, it's on. It's counting.
Bye-bye. Love you. You want to go? It was to the, I remember.
Oh yeah, it's this one. 008. 008.
008 and this turns into 018.
Okay.
And then we'll loop back that way.
Okay. Yeah. So keep on.
Cool. Sweet.
So it turns into 018.
Well, so good for you having 125.
Huh?
125s are sick, by the
150?
way. Well, whatever, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I love this bike.
150 and 125s are sick.
Bo likes it too. He rides it all the time.
I want to get a KTM 150. Those are bitchin'.
Yeah, just to have is like a second bike. Second, third. It's nice.
They're light too.
It's so light. Like I get on the KTM, the 250, and it's like it's just noticeably different. And it's not that much. I think it's what, like 10 or 20 pounds more. But I feel it on the trail. Guys, I am hot. I want to take a dip in the river. This trail ended up being only 12 miles, but it took us a little less than 5 hours because of the technical sections. We followed the river most of the trail, which was beautiful, but also such a tease because it was so hot. We didn't see any other group, fortunately, and it really felt like we were out there in the middle of nowhere in some deep, deep wilderness. We aimed to make a loop, but had some difficulty finding the break-off trail, so we ended up just coming back the way we came. If you're familiar with this area and have any advice on finding that trail, I'd love to go back and do it, so let me know. We did end up finding an awesome little hunter's camp with handmade wood chairs and shelves, but my GoPro died and I wasn't able to capture it for you guys. Next time. No injuries, fortunately, but my bike did take a good ding to the radiator. Radiator guards are now in order. Overall, I highly recommend, and I'll be back to do this trail more flawlessly than I did this first time around. Oh my god. Yay! Yeah. Trail riding! What happened to your pants? Hi, baby. Mama! Here's Red acting asleep so he doesn't have to sleep in his own bed. Hi. Good morning. Just enjoying a nice slow start to the day, and pretty soon we'll get up and make breakfast. Today is my day to watch the kids while everyone else goes on a ride, so come spend the day with us. This. What are you making?
Just eggs.
Let's not waste time, we'll take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth.
Vroom!
Say room.
Vroom! Are you showing them how to dirt bike?
No, I don't say room. See, I don't have room.
You and I as one will always be better than two. The leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine?
Right here.
The river was the kids' favorite part of the campsite by far. Someone had built up rocks to slow down the current, and it created this perfect shallow pool for splashing around and throwing rocks. The kids could play here for hours, and the dogs loved having a place to cool down too. They're little buds. Next, it was movie time. We don't usually watch TV camping, but since it's been over 100 degrees, the kids needed a break from the sun.
And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life.
How was your ride?
This costs $1 a minute, but it was fantastic. Sammy here did an endo to front flip off of a rock.
Yeah.
She just went, stop either.
Nice. Ah! You just chilling? Drinking your milk?
No.
Watching. And then Ashton decided to get ready to ride his Stasic electric bike. It's a great option if your child isn't yet ready for a dirt bike, but you want to expose them to using a throttle and brakes. You can get training wheels, and they have 3 power settings to make it exactly what your child needs. As you can see, he loves this thing. Yeah! We're keeping dinner pretty easy tonight with some mac and cheese and some veggies that I'll steam, and Bo is making chicken.
Let's not waste time, we'll take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Yeah, you and I as one will always be better than two.
Hi! Good morning. How'd you sleep?
Hi.
Hi. Aw, you're sleepy still? contest. Getting ready to go dirt biking.
Bye.
Bye, Dada. Say bye, Dada.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, Dada. I love you. And of course, the very first thing he wanted to do was head on down to the water. Since it's been rather controversial lately with Neutrogena sunscreens being recalled due to benzene, I'll go over what I use. My OBGYN as well as Red's pediatrician recommend that we use sunscreens with only zinc oxide, as this chemical isn't as readily absorbed into the blood and instead stays on the surface of the skin. It's less irritating to those with sensitive skin as well. No matter what sunscreen you use, however, the most important part is that you use it. What are you doing? Cool! I saw that deer. I was like, oh my god, she's cursed!
And I'm like,
She's Is it like if you fall you're gonna go down the cliff? Okay. Alright, that's better. It hurt. Apple Watch is like, pause your workout? Are you kidding? Ah, feels so good. This lookout is at 9,694 feet. It was a 20-mile ride from camp, and we gained just under 5,000 feet in elevation. Sammy and I had a lot of fun on this trail, with the first part being flowy and shaded, and the climb up to the top being the right amount of technical. And of course, the view at the top was the icing on the cake. In the distance there, you can see the helipad, and just over the edge is a beautiful blue alpine lake pooled in a cirque. The structure here is boarded up now and has been for the last decade, but it was built in 1961. I'm so thankful the forecasted storm stayed away long enough for us to make it to the top, and now it's time to make our descent. We did it! Good job!
I was like, leg.
Hi! Hi, baby. Look at you. Look at you.
Was it like super dusty behind me?
In parts. So I hung back a little bit.
Behind him, I had to wait a little bit because I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, same. I had to wait. And of course, no ride is complete without a nice river soak afterward. And smoked ribs. We experimented and brought our Weber on this trip and it worked great. Bo was a smoker attachment for it, so that's what he did while we were riding. They were delicious and a great way to celebrate the 4th. After dinner, we got to watch the storm roll in, and then we called it an early night.
You and I as one will always be better than two.
Oh, baby. Oh, look, he's so sleepy. You're gonna sleep on the way home, aren't you? It's not a dad bod, it's a father figure. Almost all packed up. It was a great weekend. We really do take pack in, pack out to heart and make sure everything leaves with us. It was a great weekend celebrating Independence Day with good friends, good food, and good trails. We'll definitely be back to explore this area again. There were miles and miles of single track that left straight from our camp. I ended up clocking about 60 miles and pushed myself on some new terrain, which I'm really happy about. The river pool was amazing to have for the kids and the dogs, as well as for a cool down after riding. I'm already looking forward to the next trip. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
You and I as one will always be better than